All right, we're here with Truman men's soccer head coach Duke Cochran to go over the weekly recap of the Bulldogs last week, going 2-0 last weekend against Westminster and Lindenwood Belleville, and then to look ahead again for the Bulldogs against Upper Iowa this week. Coach, let's go ahead and if you just want to talk us through this past weekend, getting the win against Westminster, and then on the road on Sunday at Lindenwood Belleville.
Well, the win on Saturday against Westminster, great team effort coming out of the gate, pretty hard. You know, we were really fighting to get our first shutout, which a bit unfortunate, but really the most important piece for the guys was to establish our home field. You know, it's our only home game in the month of September before we come back in October. So before we go on the road, we wanted to establish that this is a place that it's hard to beat us. And I think that the team knocked the ball around really well. Our left back, Dylan Carter, was getting forward quite a bit, which really disrupted the back four for Westminster. He got in line a couple times. Got a set piece. Charlie Backus, just a good service to Matt Langley on the back post, and he buried it. And after that, the guys just kind of poured it on, and Dylan kept getting in line, and for whatever reason, we earned our luck, and we got 2 own goals from balls that got served into the 6. When they go for you, you don't really ask about it. You just keep working hard and hope the ball keeps bouncing your way.
Sure. So 3-1 on Saturday at home, then turn right around and head to Belleville, Illinois the next day to take on Lindenwood Belleville.
Yeah, you know, 2 weekends in a row that we play back-to-back games, which, you know, can be kind of tough on the guys, but playing at home and then traveling can kind of create some heavy legs, so we were really looking to start strong in that game against Lindenwood Belleville. Really nice field, nice complex, and the guys they jumped all over them. We probably we almost had a breakaway in the first 30 seconds, you know, which showed that we're looking to attack them, put them on their heels. They had lost their last 4, so we just, you know, if we could get a goal early, we knew that they may just kind of self-implode. And they did, as we got our goal about 3 minutes in. Nick Tolme got a shot cross from Kyle Manguez and put it away, and then Nick Franta off of a corner kick, they were slow to get out to him. He takes one off his chest and volleys it into basically the upper 90, which great finish. They were slow to pressure him, so great finish. Going to half 2-0 and doing pretty well. And again, for us, hunting that shutout as hard as we can. Guys in the back, Matt McMillan's come in and played some center back. Nick Wallner's gone in goal. So there's been some changes in there, and they've done really, really well. And I wouldn't put any blame on the keeper or the back 4, because it's been a midfielder that's caused our PK both games that broke the shutout. So if you're not going to get a shutout, I guess a PK's, you know, we'll take that. But second half we came out and Dylan Carter got forward again. Bit suspect on the goal. Looked like he had fouled the guy. The referee was just so-so the whole game both ways for both teams. So that one kind of broke their back, though. That went up 3-0. Then they started fouling. The player fouled Ludeke off the ball. It was just a silly foul. And Charlie to Langley, same ball, another goal. So they're starting to find a rhythm in the service and their timing, which, you know, now that other teams will see that, we'll have to find out how to make that run and how to disguise that run differently. But they got a penalty kick with less than 6 left, so that's, you know, that was really frustrating. If it's a call or not a call, we got to move our feet. We got to be better in the box. But the response was right away. We attacked them, and Andy got his first goal of the regular season, which was huge for him. He's a goal scorer. He needs to taste what a goal is again, so that he wants more of them. So give up a PK, come back, score a goal. Great response from team to say, hey, we are the better team on the day.
Able to get a good flurry of goals on Sunday. Your leading goal scorer this year is a defender, actually. Matt Langley's got 3 of them so far. What's it meant to get that kind of production offensively from your back line?
You know, I think when a defender comes forward and starts scoring off set pieces, it kind of sends the message to our attackers to say, hey, we need to step it up. We need to start to score more goals too, and get back and help them keep their shutout. You know, if they're going to help us up here, we got to help them back there. But for Matt, I think it's more about, you know, Charlie and Langley having a pretty good understanding about service and timing of run. And when you're left somewhat unmarked, it is going to be an easy goal. But Matt's very good in the air when he's attacking the ball. Since his freshman year, we've always known that about Langley. He's got very good timing, and now he's just kind of found a groove to get in and to punch the ball on in for us. And Charlie typically can deliver the ball you need him to deliver. He's going to have as good a service as you're going to find.
All right, this week, only one match this week, but it's a milestone match for the program, getting back into the MIAA after 14 years of it not being a conference sport, heading up to Upper Iowa on Friday, an affiliate member of the MIAA. They're just competing in men's soccer. What's the team looking to do this Friday to hopefully get off to a 3-point start in the MIAA?
Shutout. The message doesn't change. We still have to show that it's difficult to score on us, because as we're finding all these different players adding to the score sheet, that's great. So if we can add a shutout to that, we're going to be very difficult to beat in conference play, be it on the road or at home. So the message still is we have to protect our goal. We need to get shutouts, and if we can get shutouts, we'll get results. If it's 1 point or if it's 3 points, we have to hunt these points in conference play, which is something we're going to have to learn as a team, especially on the road.
Sure. Only one match this week, like we mentioned, like you had mentioned before, back-to-back matches each of the last 2 weekends. Do you do anything different in practice this week when you've only got one match to look forward to for the weekend?
Not really. I mean, we'll probably do the things you might do different is you may not sub as much in that one game. So your starters are going to have to put in the minutes to win the game to get a result. And then we sub as need be. With not having another game after that, you don't, as a coach, have that worry of, okay, we need to give him a little bit of a break. We got another game coming up. It's let's get the result. We're here to get the result. We still train as if we have 2 games on the weekend so that we're peaking at the right time in the season. So right now it's about momentum. 2 games in a row. Can we get 3? Because that will feed on itself as we go on the road as a young team, showing other teams that we mean business.
All right, the Bulldogs up at Upper Iowa this Friday at 4 p.m. We'll have a link to the live stats from Upper Iowa's site on the Truman Bulldogs website, so be sure to check that out this weekend to follow along with the Bulldogs. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.